is Joey with Geekadores here at the 2016 Amazing Las Vegas Comic-Con. Joining me today is Shawn from Shawn Solo Games. How's it going?
Good, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And I see here that you're promoting your new game, Amasser Dragons. Well, can you tell our viewers a little bit about it?
Amasser Dragons is a game that's only been out for about 4 months. It's a game that lets you become the dragon and play as the dragon. There's 10 different dragons in the game. You will fly around the playing area and encounter different things. If you can defeat those encounters, you get gold. So it was my concept on, you always see dragons with a lot of gold, but you never see how they get it. So that was my idea. There's cards also that come in the game. There's dice rolling, there's strategy, and it's a very simple rule set too. It's only like 4 pages. A lot of awesome art that came in the game. There's about 160 different individual images that came in the game. That's why I think it took so long, like 2.5 years to get completed, just because of the art that was so art intensive.
Right now, do you is this game more of a competitive, like indirectly competitive, we're all just trying to gather the same resources, or is it directly competitive where you can fight other players and their dragons?
The ultimate goal is to get the gold. The most gold wins, but there are some mechanics in it that let you fight other dragons, or there's cards in the game where you try to slow down other players or stop them, or just make them miss turns. There's a lot of different things that you can do in the game, so it does vary, yeah.
All right. And was this a Kickstarter? Because I think I've seen this.
No, it was not a Kickstarter. I funded it with my own money, and it took it a while to do. I probably should have Kickstarted it, but I didn't know how to do any Kickstarter stuff, or I didn't have probably know enough of the people to do a Kickstarter. So no, it wasn't.
So you mentioned your inspiration being kind of the mechanics of how these dragons got their whole supply, their hoard of gold.
Yes.
So can you where do you go from just thinking about that to coming up with a whole board game, the mechanics, all that?
Well, it initially started. I was a big fan of Felicia Day and Will Wheaton. Watched a lot of tabletop. And we played a lot of Pathfinder and D&D, and in between sessions we played board games. So one of my friends, I asked him, I was like, why can't we make our own board game? And he said it just takes time and money. So I was like, okay. So then I came up with a concept, made a very simple prototype, play tested it, made a better prototype that I could present to somebody for the production part of it. And that's kind of where it started. It's just ideas, just try it out. And everybody likes dragons. Dragons are always fun.
So about how many people can play this game at a time, and about how long are the play sessions?
The game is set for 2 to 6 players, but the board game is very customizable because it's modular, so you can make it as big or as small as you want. If you make a really small game, 30 minutes. If you make it bigger, it's probably you're talking maybe 2-3 hours if you make it really big. It's very customizable for the players. However you want to have fun. However you want to have fun, that's all I care about.
All right, and then
that's the most important thing.
What do you see as the entry point of this? Because on one hand, you have very casual games like maybe Killer Bunnies or Cards Against Humanity, and the other end you have super hardcore games like Arkham Horror.
I am going to say, from what I've kind of learned, it's going to be more on the social side, the casual gamer side. But I think some of the hardcore gamers will like it too. But in a lot of hardcore games, they pick everything apart.
Right.
Is it perfect? No, it is absolutely not perfect. But I think people will have a lot of fun playing it.
All right. So now, where can people find this game if they want to check it out, purchase it, all that?
I sell it on Amazon. And I also sell it on my website at ShawnSoloGames.com. Those are the 2 places that I'm selling it right now. And since I'm so new, it's only been out 4 months, I'm still working on the networking and getting it out to some of the comic book stores or some of the game stores. So it's been a slow process, and I knew it would be at the start, but it's getting better. It just takes time.
All right, well, the game here is Amasser Dragons. This is Shawn Solo Games and Shawn of Shawn Solo Games. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.